So Alone in the Dark: A New Nightmare was a game for not only the PlayStation, but PC and the Dreamcast, I believe. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I did not get far with this game at all because it was just not a game I found to be fun. But I'm gonna share with you what I played, thus far. So you get a choice between two characters: Edward Cornby, who starts the game with a magnum gun, or Aline. And I don't know, I think the developers need to look up the definition of characteristics because these are just like random facts and what the guy has on him. But okay. So I don't think the CGI is all that great. I don't know why, but they remind me of soulless sex dolls or something just talking to each other. It just looks weird when they talk. But anyway, Edward is investigating a murder of his friend in a place called Shadow Island, as well as collecting ancient tablets, which I'm sure unlock a bunch of evil stuff or whatever. And as they fly over Shadow Island, the plane is attacked by a monster of some sorts, and our heroes are forced to use what looks like to be one of those string backpacks to jump out of the plane. It's really a parachute. Edward lands on the outside courtyard of the manor, while the girl lands on the roof. They use walkie-talkies to communicate, just like some other game that I know of. But the dialogue seems to change depending on what character you are. So let's start off with Edward first. Well, this bit before he starts off with a gun, and as you're walking down a path, you find a little hut. And within that hut is a man who is missing his arm, and somehow he did not lose enough blood to die yet. And this scene kind of reminds me of something.
Oh, man. Who are you? Oh, you must be the new guy. Leon. Sorry, but it looks like your party has been canceled. What happened? About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving zombies in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city. Chris and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything. They risked their lives to reveal the truth, but no one believed them. Not long after that, all this started to happen. Hang in there. Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms. Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go. But just go.
No, don't move. Don't.
Leave me be. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Who did this to you?
This island is a hell. Not men. Filthy beasts. Flee. Get out of here any way you can.
How did you get here?
The boat. Last shipment. He shot everyone.
Look, just try to stay calm. You've got a gun. I'm leading you some bullets. I'll go and find help.
But you'll die like everyone else. Run.
I'll be back.
Well, anyhow, you get a basic key off of him, which lets you proceed on through a gate, and you meet your first enemy of the game. A zombie dog. Really? Really? A zombie dog? They couldn't be a little bit more original with this shit? I mean, Jesus Christ, I know Resident Evil based itself on Alone in the Dark, but man, they're taking a lot from Resident Evil with this so far. I mean, jeez. And you know what? The zombie dog even had to be a fucking Doberman? I mean, really? A Doberman? They couldn't make it a German Shepherd or something? I mean, be a little bit original, but yeah, anyway, during this fight, you find out how the controls are, and they kinda suck. And unlike Martian Gothic, the controls feel really loose and slippery, and they have a little bit more momentum than needed, I guess you could say. Which makes it hard to shoot enemies and focus in on that aspect, but it does make running away from enemies a lot easier, and like Martian Gothic, you can walk and shoot in this game, which is pretty cool. After I ran from the dogs, I ran into the next enemy, which just sort of appears. And you know what? I hate this sort of shit in games. I just think it's frustrating and kind of lazy, and it just comes out of nowhere. I just don't like it. I don't know why I feel this way exactly, but I don't know. Anyway, this enemy kind of just looks like a tick. It's very lame, and I don't know. It's kind of lazy. I don't know. I just don't like the enemy designs in this game. I then found an underwater sewerway and pretty much died instantly from whatever was down there. And I don't know if there's a way to defend yourself while swimming. I think it's stupid to have a flooded level this early on in the game, and I'm done with that. Let's take a look at the girl's campaign. She ends up getting in the house via a window when you find an old woman in a bed that warns you of the dangers on the island and explains the creatures do not like light. You then use a light to kill one of the monsters. It looks like a dragon that was like inbred one too many times. And after that, you're on your own. The hallways are filled with these liquor wannabe creatures that also look like ticks but attack with their tongue. I mean, again, real original here game. You can't really kill them with your light. You can kind of just stun them and they sort of move back, but the whole light gimmick in this game doesn't work at all that great in my opinion. I think it's just kind of lame. The only way to kill them or to get them away from that area is to find a light switch, turn the light switch on, and then they're no more. Now, something that really pisses me off is that there are keys in this game you have to use to unlock doors, as you could imagine, but the keys all look the same, have the same description, and they don't differentiate themselves enough to figure out which door they go to. And you have to use these keys on particular doors, so I don't know, it just sort of seems lazy. I don't know why they couldn't name these keys different things, or just have a different color, or just something. It really pisses me off, and fuck that. And this is as far as I got in the game because I couldn't figure out where to go. I got bored. I did look up the ending, and it doesn't look like I missed much at all in this game. The ending looks bare bones and stupid. And all in all, I gotta say, I would pass on this game if I were you guys. I'm passing it on for myself because I just don't want to play this. I'd rather play Alone in the Dark Inferno. And to tell you the truth, I like that game a lot more. At least it was fun. This game is just boring, and I can't want it. So, next.